What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. I found out why my naval force limit dropped from 91, I believe it was, to 68. So I built a bunch of harbors in order to increase my naval force limit because I wanted more ships on patrol. Because I do have right now pretty good size surplus. I could probably have an additional 20-25 ships out protecting trade, so with this naval force limit I can't do that, so I built harbors mostly next to Lisbon. I think there's one right here. I think there's 4 in this area, and then there's I believe Argyle has one as well, so there's probably half a dozen to a dozen harbors being built in my country. The harbors require naval goods in order to build, so since I built a lot of harbors in provinces, they now use naval goods, which takes it away from the naval supplies, so your naval force limit drops. So if you want to increase your naval force limit, you build harbors to do that, but if you build too many harbors, then too many naval supplies are taken away from your ships and your naval force limit drops. So it's an interesting mechanic. It makes you kind of slow walk it unless you want to pay, in my case, 17 ducats for being over your force limit. I'm actually paying the same amount of money for my navy as I am paying for being over my force limit. So yeah, that's there's a couple mechanics like that that try to have trade-offs and prevent you from really going ham and doing one thing. I'm limited also by my commerce. Let me just get a census going here. I'm limited by consumer goods and industrial goods. Skip that. Skip that. Consumer goods, I produce 281 and I demand 451, and then industrial goods, I demand 246. No, I demand 442 and I produce 246. Interestingly, this says that I actually produce more naval goods than I demand, but I think that's because naval demand doesn't show up here. Naval demand from buildings doesn't show up here for some reason. But yeah, I have a consumer and industrial deficit. So what I've done is I've opened up cottage industries in all of my provinces, every single province. This is in, shows up as an urban industry, but it uses rural labor, and it produces consumer, military, and industrial goods, and a little bit of food. So this will produce consumer and industrial goods, and hopefully I can leverage some of the massive peasant populations in my country to build that. So I think it was like, I spent 800-ish ducats opening up cottage industries in all my provinces. So that's about 160 provinces I opened up cottage industries in. So either this consumer deficit and industrial deficit is going to close or going to die trying. I will close it. Alright, I can actually embrace scientific method, but I don't have the money for that, so I'm gonna have to remember to not spend my money. 1655 ducats. Current tech penalty is actually 26%, so I should also remember not to take any tax in general. For now, I'm going to attack Madurai, or the rest of Ceylon, or at least a couple of those provinces over there. I think I'll do... Don't have CBs over here. I kind of want to do a Holy War CB, but it does give 75% aggressive expansion and 90% cost for, so it's cheaper in terms of that, but there is that -30 malice, which is why I try not to do this with massive nations, but I think we should be able to defeat their army. Oh wait, is Bijapur... I think I waited too long. Bijapur might not join. Yeah, Bijapur doesn't want to join. Not sure if I want to fight them by myself. How many men do they have? They have 34,000 men. I have 23,000. They're Miltech 20, we are Miltech 28, so we're a full 8 techs ahead above them. And their discipline is actually pretty good. We have special commissions, as long as that lasts. Special commissions. We actually went up to the next tier, so we're at exhaustive drilling, discipline +4. There's only one tier above that. Special commissions ends in 4 years. I only have 23,000 men over here. You know what? If I pick my battles, this should be fine. Yeah, let's do it. Take out those men. I have 11,000 mercs over here, so that'll take care of, hopefully, take care of all of the East African powers that hang out over there, that we're fighting. I want to grab this stuff as quick as possible. That's a fort level 2. They should be blocked from coming over here. Oh yeah, they got all of their... They just showed up really quick. They must have had troops on that border. They knew. Alright, that was a very quick siege. Let's move these guys over here. What's their army, or navy? They actually have a pretty big navy, 31 light ships. Don't want to lose territory over here, so I might just... Oh hey, I took this province, alright. Can't protect that province, really. Alright, I'll actually take this province and then just come over here and fight. I'd be able to stack wipe either one of these stacks and draw them off here. That's my thinking, at least. We'll see how that goes. %, they're at negative 14%. I'll just keep those men there for now. 42%, come on. I finished the siege with no cannon on it before that one. Alright, I went to southern India for this province. I went to Arabia, I got Abu Dhabi. Trying to get one of these provinces. Aden is Tech 20, so I should really be able to get a province here. Or a province in Ajuran, so... I'm gonna keep sending to Arabia until I get one of those provinces in the Gulf of Aden node. Oh, come on. 71%? killing me here. Alright, that's at 21%, but I want to save this province, so I'm just going to pull them off. This province is Jungle Hills, so it's combat with negative 55%, so that is a great province to fight in. If we can stack wipe, okay, perfect. Stack wipe them before they got there. Oh, they actually pulled off 19,000 troops from over there. But they're actually both locked, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I think they're going to reinforce with that 19k stack, but I should be able to, yep, okay. Should be able to take them out before then, and I did. I'll have those troops push up the coast. Try and stack wipe these. Now trapped over there. They should be trapped over there at least. Negative 35% combat within this province. Dice roll for attacker -1. I'll fight there. Oh no, they don't even want to fight there. Alright, we can force march. Fight them on our territory. Another stack wipe. Perfect. Yeah, they took this province. That's alright. I didn't have time to build a fort there, so... Yeah, the problem is now that there's really no manpower constraints. They can literally just build manpower for days. I can white piece out Quelimane, but I'm not doing that because I imagine what would happen. This is a small nation. That's a small nation. It's occupying an alliance slot for Madurai. If I separate piece them, Madurai might break that alliance because it would make Madurai hate them, so I'm fine with them keeping that alliance. Alright, we're at 53%. War scores, so they would give me 884 ducats and renounce some claims and war reps. How much money do they even make? I think it's like it would give me a couple ducats. That'd be 7 ducats a month actually. But I want territory. You give me all of Ceylon. How about that? Coalition would be Manabe, Pakajes, Uismanko, Chimu, Lundu. Bunch of nobodies, really. I would get the rest of Ceylon. They can revoke some cores. Okay. think one difference, I'm not entirely sure about this, but there's more war score from battles, I believe. Plus 47. Not sure what the cap was before, but I think it capped a lot sooner than that. But I think it caps at 50 right now, so I could come over here and grab a couple war score. And also get a claim on Vietnam. I want to get as close to China as possible. I'll do a claim on that province. Stack wipe them. Alright, ships just stay in port, don't go out. Alright, just stack wiped all of them. Those 2,000 troops can't do anything. I don't imagine they would give me another piece of territory without massive coalition forming. Gujarat and Sindh would join. Oh yeah, Madurai would be in that then. But that, yeah, they'd be negative 70. Ceylon's good. Alright, so they would give me the rest of Ceylon. That would eliminate Ceylon as a nation. They would revoke 3 cores. Yeah, they'd get rid of 3 cores. So really the only reason to stay on this any longer is for money. Which is never a bad thing, especially since I have to embrace scientific method. Move those ships down. I think what I'll have them do is break their alliance with Kilwa. Oh, we're just taking these provinces. Not very good provinces, and I can't even sell them back. Because Sistan is a vassal, you can't sell the vassals, and the overlords never want to buy their vassals' territories. Because they think you're trying to sell it to them instead of to their vassal. So I kind of have to hold those territories. There's like there's less than 10,000 people in all of those territories. The provinces themselves are worth less than the paper that a peace treaty would be written on. England declared war upon Munster. I think Munster is allied with France. Okay. Want to take... I want to take Ireland. They're not even coming to these provinces. They've learned. If I go back to Arabia, I probably just would get from this country. But I feel like it saves me having to fight Yemen or Asheran. I can't take any provinces in the Gulf of Aden node. So it actually saves me the fight, but then it also saves me the lead up to the fight, taking the provinces. Taking the provinces in order to get the rain. Get there. Oh, now we're at 80. Ongoing battles, -7. Where's ongoing battles? There's no ongoing battles. I like Ajuran, Zanzibar, and Mombasa have just holed themselves up on Zanzibar. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna fight this war. You guys are on your own. Alright, fighting them there is not gonna give me any more war score. I don't want to do this treaty anymore, though. There must be some naval battle somewhere. Oh, there's Genoa sending ships over here. Genoa, what? That. That's so far away. Alright, that's -55%. I'm gonna fight that anyway. Because I can. I don't want them in my territory. Could have just pieced them out. Madurai holds Madurai. You want me to take your capital? Is that what it is? I'll loot your capital. The naval force limit. Stop dropping. I'm not building any more harbors. Should be able to take their capital pretty easy. War exhaustion's below 6 right now, so it's not much of a concern. Right now, at least. Not gonna take that until I embrace scientific method, which might as well just do right now. It's even a couple hundred ducats cheaper. Dip tech cost -5%, mill tech cost -5%. No admin tech cost reduction. I will grab that. I will core a province. Now they're just gonna put all of their men on that province. Alright, we take this province. What's going on in East Africa, actually? Yeah, they're just hanging out there. Alright. I'm gonna actually bring these troops back, because apparently they're getting attritioned. Which is adding war exhaustion. Alright, let's take Madurai. Should fall pretty quickly, 3%. Arabia was lost at sea in that expedition. Alright. Very hard to take a province in the Gulf of Aden node. Very hard. Even though all the powers there are Miltech 20, or less. So we're Miltech 28. So that should be almost guaranteed to take a province. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Any rebel factions? 5%. Alright, let's go ahead and do grain. Because grain gives unrest reduction. Do a tax relief for the nobles, perform a show of devotion. Donate to the clergy as well, why not? Corruption is decent, 46. I haven't done a bureaucratic reform in a while. But I have problems with my influence. I've been increasing state reach. So it's up to 35%, but I don't think I have any... Yeah, I have a military engineer that is part of the church, and 2 burger faction. I think I'll probably wait. Actually, I'm going to switch to this guy. Trade power abroad plus 10%, commerce production, inefficiencies. Still burgers, but he's a better guy. Since we're a trading nation, that's better. I'll probably wait till my current ruler dies. Go ahead and... You know what, no, I was gonna loot them, but... I am benevolent. Man, they still won't accept that, huh? What was it before? Okay, Zanzibar won't peace out. I even want Madurai to break their alliance with Zanzibar, so that would be an additional 10%. Try and grab territory from Madurai. Fight Zanzibar. Combat with negative 40%. We'll see how this goes. Alright, that went pretty good. Imagine they're gonna come over here. So I could potentially stack wipe them if they do. Nope, they didn't. I'll take Zanzibar anyway. Alright, now they would accept. I suppose instead of war ups, I could have them break their alliance with Zanzibar. Cost me 7 ducats, but unless they want to break their alliance. Oh, okay, Zanzibar would actually break their alliance themselves and peace out. And 6 ducats, so that means that I can get the war ups with Madurai. Actually, I'm not going to get the ducats, because that's just going to prolong the peace treaty by a couple months for 6 ducats, who cares? They're negotiating for themselves. Alright. Hopefully this province is not taken before my diplomat comes back. That would be bad. Could be good. Alright, you give me war reps, you're gonna give me war reps. Remove 3 cores. Cede me the rest of Ceylon. No ducats. It's alright. And that alliance is broken. They lost 133,000 men, we lost 30,000. They lost 18,000 to attrition, 12,000 to combat. They lost 100,000 to combat. You guys can walk over there. We had 3,200 ducats. That's with light looting and sparing cities. Send those ships back to protect trade. Build those guys. These ships can go back to protecting. Perfect, we make 130 ducats a month. And now we're paying 24 ducats for being over our naval force limit. Ouch, we're also paying 8 ducats for being over our army maintenance, our army force limit. That's fine. 25 ducats to fort maintenance. 10 ducats for advisors, 43 ducats for realm expenses. Really, this is like killing me. 62 naval force limit. Did none of these harbors complete? Yeah, okay, some of these harbors, this harbor completed. I think this harbor completed. So we completed a couple harbors, which should increase your naval force limit from the fact that the harbors are completed. And then it should also increase the naval force limit because there's less naval materials being used, and our naval force limit just dropped by 6. The more harbors you build, the lower your force limit goes. It just works the opposite. You want less harbors. You want to destroy your harbors in order to increase your force limit. Oh, that makes sense because if you build harbors, there's less space for ships. You have to destroy your harbors, and then you have more room for ships. Ah, it makes total sense. Okay, I was doing it all wrong. Alright, well, I'm going to end this part here and pick it up on the next part. And, yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, everybody. Goodbye.